A woman's right to choose is a lie when the only choice she is given is abortion. My name is Nancy Tanner. When I found out I was pregnant, everyone and everything around me pointed to abortion as my only choice, what was supposed to be a quick and easy fix to my problem. But my abortion was neither. Nothing about it has been easy, and the repercussions remain with me now, 24 years later. I remember every part of the day of my abortion vividly. At the Planned Parenthood here in D.C., I tried to change my mind and leave, but they would not let me. They convinced me to sign a release that the tissue from the procedure could be used for scientific research. It would be many years later before I learned that I had given them permission to sell what they called the product of conception, and that to them, my precious son, Robert Joseph, and his body parts were just an additional source of income. They said that the abortion would not hurt, but it did. I felt as if my insides were ripped apart by a machine that I can still hear sometimes in the quiet of the night. And I can still see that machine and the tray where the doctor dumped the jar and examined the remains in front of my eyes. And he yelled at me that the baby parts were too small and he couldn't find them. He was upset that I was only 6 weeks pregnant, and I learned again later that they get more money for tissue over 8 weeks. Every part of me was traumatized that day, and I wanted to die, for this quick and easy fix was neither. I regretted my choice. I longed for my baby. I became self-loathing, fearful, subject to panic attacks, and I tried to numb the pain, loss, and disappointment in myself. I became overprotective and afraid, waiting for a next catastrophe to happen. I worried about everyone and trusted no one, including myself. I began filling my time with frenetic activity and all of my spaces with things, trying to fill a hole that the abortion left in me. When I spoke of my abortion, I was told to keep it to myself and get on with life. But Mary came for me, and her son brought me, Mary came to me and brought me to her sons, and by his wounds I am healed. Through God's grace, I have sought forgiveness and have come to know Jesus' unfathomable love and mercy. He never left me. Even when I stopped loving him, he never stopped loving me. My healing continues, and I have forgiven myself and all those involved, knowing that the love of God is greater than any sin, and that we too are called to that standard of love. To purport that abortion is good for women is a lie. The truth is there's an epidemic of wounded, hurting women and men out there, just like us gathered here today, that know from personal experience